Yo, what's good my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. Hope everybody has been doing well. Hope everybody has been saving their Dragonstones, been penny pinchers, because we got the half anniversary coming up next month. And if you don't have black crystals for that, you will be looking sick. Today, I want to talk about a new kind of like quality of life thing that has been added into the game. And honestly, when I first saw it, I was not that big a fan of it, but after using it one time, my view instantly turned around. So guys, today I'm talking about dispatch mode. What is dispatch mode? So they have now made it so that you can kind of still auto battle things in the game, but when you're auto battling them, you don't actually have to be in the event anymore. So let's take a look. I still need talents, right? So we're gonna come over to the talent stage. And you guys know how I've been doing Road to Wizard King and how I've been farming talents non-stop, right? So when I go in here and I have my team set up already, you can see that I have auto battle right here as an option, right? Which auto battle is cool. You can leave your mages doing that while you walk away or something like that. If your mages are too weak though, then there's a chance that you will be getting slaughtered in your auto battles and it will be taking up a lot more time than doing you any good. But then we also have this now. So this right here is dispatch mode. If I set this up, so I'm going to set this up, right? I'm going to set this up to do 19 runs. It's going to take up 209 stamina. We're going to do this, and boom. I didn't go into the mission. Instead, the mission is running itself right now while I'm not in the mission, right? And if I come back here, you can see that it's in dispatch mode and it tells me how much time I have. The more stamina that you use, the more time that it takes, and it has a cap for 50 runs right now. 50 seems to be the magic number, right? Now, one thing that you will notice is when you are dispatched in one stage, you cannot, not even like not dispatch in another stage, you can't even do other stages that allow dispatch, right? Which is kind of, I guess, fair, because these are all things that are towards the basic growth of your account, and it's like one thing at a time, I guess. But basically, all the stages that you can dispatch on is clearly stated right here: experience, gear substat materials, talent seeds, and then affinity, right? And you can see I can end this right now if I wanted to. That right there is telling me how much stamina I would get back from it if I ended it right now, because I have not even completed a run just yet. If you go out and about into like the overworld, you can see right here that it is giving me a value for how much time, how many runs I've gotten done already. Now, that is one of the first reasons why I did not like dispatch, because while I'm farming this, I can't farm something else, right? Which kind of messed me up at first. I was like, man, I want to do this instead. But now that I've taken a day and realized, right, first of all, I can still do this right here, which does also cost stamina. So sometimes you do need to, so the best balance of this is dispatch something that you need to farm a lot of for the day, and then save enough stamina for you to do other things throughout the day. Because as we know, the game resets at like 2 p.m. now. It used to be 3 p.m., but since daylight savings, now it's 2 p.m. for me at least, right? I know that I'm going to get extra stamina in the day at some point. And also, the mission every day where you have to do a stage 5 times, and the mission every day where you have to use 100 energy, right? You can now set up a dispatch, let the next day roll over, and then complete your dispatch, because once you complete your dispatch, it'll think that you used the stamina and did those 5 runs for that day, since the day has reset, right? So you can go ahead and get that mission done kind of technically in advance, and then when the day comes, it's just like, boop, all right, accept the rewards. Now, another very good thing about dispatch is there are so many game modes. Let's take a look at this. There are so many game modes in the game that I was neglecting before because I was so hard focused on my grinding adventure, my Road to Wizard King adventure. Now that I have dispatch, and I always duplicate now, I always do Battle Gigas because the rewards for those two are really good. But now that I have dispatch, I can set up my dispatch, save myself like a small amount, like go ahead and just like, what is the word I'm looking for? I can go ahead and set some stamina aside. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but I can go ahead and set some stamina aside so that I can farm other things that do require stamina while my dispatch is running. So this is kind of like a system of double account growth at this point, right? We're farming one thing that is absolutely necessary, but then we can come back and farm other things that are using stamina in different areas, or use a different like stamina system altogether. So now while I'm farming talents, I can go do my arena battles for the day. I can do the special event arena right now. I can go do this boss right here. I can go do Spire of Fame. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, dispatch definitely is major, because when I dispatch and I can't run any of those other stages, it kind of makes me think, well, damn, what do I do now? They have brought this event back, and I will tell y'all right now, this event, the last time it came, bro, I didn't even beat the first fight on this, and I didn't even care enough to beat the first fight on this. But now that I don't have to grind everything directly, and I can let the game grind in the background, I can continue to grind this up now, right? So you can see I did 3 runs yesterday on stream. It took a lot of time, but I wasn't concerned because that's my main thing. My main thing is being time efficient. My main thing is not wasting time in this game, right? And since I can farm something else, I used to call it turning dead time into live time. It's like, okay, well, I'm farming talents, right? It's not dead time because I'm still farming something. But it's just like, since I have the opportunity to play the game and I'm not playing the game, that is essentially dead time. But now I can double up on my live time because I'm live doing talent farming right now, and also I can be live doing this farm right here or doing that farm over there, or you see what I'm saying? So it's like now I can farm my talents, and I can still go do Guild Boss, and I can still do Spire of Honor, and I can still do Prakidna, and I can do these if I wanted to, right? It's just, it gives you so much more freedom, because before it was like, all right, I need to grind, and then you grind, and then certain events are out, and then it feels like you have to pick in between grinding basic materials that you always need or getting these special events done because the rewards are really good. And now you have the option to do both. And for everybody who's been sitting on thousands of stamina, I know Slug is sitting on 40k stamina, shout out Slug, and then I know Libe is sitting on 16k stamina, shout out Libe. They're both insane for that. But now they have options to farm up stuff in the background while farming other things. I hope that pushes them to use more stamina, but honestly, sitting on 40k and sitting on 16k stamina, you're not running out anytime soon with this new dispatch system because it limits you only 50 runs. Also, another thing that I want to say is whenever you close the game, this still continues. So now we can basically auto battle the game with the game closed. And why is that beneficial? That is beneficial just because, you know, I go to work and I leave this iPad hooked up on the charger while I'm at work, like all day long. So if I'm working at the restaurant, I live 2 minutes away from the restaurant, right? So, you know, I'm leaving this auto battling in the morning. I'm going to work on my lunch break. I'm coming back at daily reset, and then I'm just like, all right, yo, I'm ready to like get back into this. You know, I'm opening up the game and I'm still playing it, even though it was just sitting on the charger all this time while running a very graphically intensive, a very beautiful game, right? So I already have accepted that in the future, whenever this iPad kicks the bucket on me, I will just be having to buy another iPad. But this iPad has performed very well for me. I've had it for more than a year now, and literally it keeps pushing, it keeps chugging. I have not gotten any signs of any issues happening with it yet, so fingers crossed that this lasts for a few more years. Plus I know iPads are supposed to be stronger than like phones too, so phones is a little different. Phones that'll cook your phone essentially. But yeah, no, like now you can like preserve your device's health while farming as well. So that honestly is like a big brain move on Big Gaming's part, because now we can double farm at the same time, and even when we're not double farming, we can still save the device health of our device. Like, bro, I know a lot of people don't play certain gacha games because the game is too strong for their device, right? And say you're out and about and you have Black Clover Mobile on your phone, but you also have it on an emulator, or you also have it on an iPad, and you're just like, damn, I forgot to set up an auto battle while I was at home. Now you can open up your phone real quick, get the game open, set up a dispatch, and then just close the game out while you're on the go. Easiest thing ever. Farming, they're making farming so free, so easy for you, and it's just a phenomenal time. And I did look, it looks like the amount of materials that you get from doing these farms does actually end up proportional to the amount that you would do if you actually did them. It looks the same, really. And also, you noticed that I had a team that was strong enough to do the dispatch. I don't think your team actually has to be strong enough to do the dispatch, and since your team doesn't have to be strong enough to do the dispatch, you just have to be able to beat that stage one time. Free-to-play players, please abuse the system. If you just need to beat the stage one time and you don't have a team that's as strong, go ahead and throw the mages in there anyway and leave them on dispatch. Literally, if you beat a stage that is higher team power than you're supposed to have, hey, bro, auto battle that, or not even auto battle it, dispatch that, bro. Get more materials. That's how you cheat the system at this point. This is definitely going to make me a more not dedicated player. I definitely was already dedicated, but this is going to make me do a lot more in the game, more explorative player, I guess you could say, because I see something and then I'm just like, oh, I don't really care to explore that possibility because I'd rather explore this possibility. And what I mean by that is I don't want to do Spire of Fame. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that because I can do this instead, and this will give me guaranteed benefits. Those things right there have good rewards that come at the end of that season, but honestly, the amount of rewards that they're going to give me for that, could I not just farm this and get the same amount? Like for talents, for example, they're going to give you a bunch of talent pieces and shit. Could I not just farm talents up at that point? But now I can do both. So definitely very big, and honestly, honestly, I just want to, I guess, since it's going right now, I can just go do, I don't know, corridor memories real quick, because I have the options to. I'm farming talents right now, but also farming some black crystals and farming some metals right now. Also, guys, still remember what I said. Please be using all of it. If you're not done with the story, obviously this is different, but if you're done with the story, please use every single story ticket that you can on Corridor Memories while they are still story tickets, because in the future, when the game fully updates and changes around, there will no longer be story tickets. Instead, story will just cost stamina. You can just spam it non-stop, and they will make Corridor of Memory tickets, and they'll be taking away black crystals from that. And I think they already did that in the Canadian version. They're definitely going to be doing that on the global version. So guys, be ready. Also, since the global version is dropping at the same time as like the half anniversary, they might make that change on the half anniversary, and I'm very scared to see that. But at the end of the day, we do have to be fair. We do have to keep the game similar so that it's not like one side is getting shafted opposed to the other, because if that happens, then that's gonna hurt the game. I would prefer, even if it means that I would be having less of a good time, less of an easy time, I don't care. Life is a hard place. You just got to learn how to evolve past that, right? But I want the game to be fair for everybody. I want the game to be playable for everybody. And dispatch mode definitely makes the game a lot more playable. A lot of people will appreciate this. I've literally already had people in my Discord screenshotting their farms and then just throwing it up to me like, hey, this is like the best game. This is the best thing they've added to the game. It makes the game so much more playable, because now people are, all that grinding people are complaining about, they don't even have to do it directly anymore. They let the game do the grinding on its own time, and they just play hard content. And if you don't want to wait for the entire thing to finish, bro, you tap it right now. I can end this right now if I want to. I've already done 5 runs, as we can see right there. There's 30 minutes left, and I'm just like, oh damn, I want to do a different stage right now. Cool. I accept the stamina back. And then, you know, I just set the stamina up to do the next thing instead, right? But dispatch is absolutely beautiful, absolutely magnificent, and you guys should be abusing this system. That's it for this video, honestly. I just wanted to emphasize to you the holy gospel of dispatch systems. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy that video. You guys can go down below, smack that like button up. You can Silent Murder Cribs jump that subscribe button, y'all know what I mean. And you can also comment down below, let me know what you think of the dispatch system. Let me know what you think of anything that I've been talking about these past few days, honestly, in the game. And honestly, go down my channel, look at my old videos. There's a lot of unique videos in there. I was making videos before the game even dropped. Look through my channel, see if there's any unique videos you like. If there's something that you find that seemed interesting to you, bro, just bring the video up, comment that video in my comment section. Maybe I'll make another video in that vein. Maybe I can redo a video now that we have so much more to go off of, because you got to think, that was a time when the game wasn't out and I was making speculation. My speculations were somewhat spot on, to be honest. Then literally the you know, it can evolve to now. But that's gonna be it for this video. That's gonna be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. I hope you guys did enjoy. Peace.